You got desires. I know. You got desires. I know.
Friends, got a quick question for you. When you buy a house in a neighborhood that has HOA rules, do you feel like your desires supersede the rules, or should you abide by the rules? My thought is you always abide by the rules, but clearly I'm mistaken. So, back with some other neighborhood chronicles. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but let me catch you up on what's been going on because the entitled neighbors, some of them have moved and sold their houses. We're hoping that they are out soon, but we have another set that are still, just ravaging the neighborhood. So 4th of July, we were out of town, but just a little backstory. We live in Tennessee. Fireworks are illegal in our county, so you do not shoot fireworks. We know that every year someone does it, and it's always complete discourse and mania. This year was no different. So we're out of town. I get all of these messages. My phone starts going off, and I'm like, what's going on? It's the neighborhood page, and the drama has popped off because these same horrible neighbors have decided they're going to shoot fireworks all day. Now, mind you, it was a little dry here in Nashville, so shooting these fireworks with, being close to your neighbors. Our houses are pretty close by. And you decided to start doing this all day, not at night when the sun goes down. We're going to do it all day long, and it doesn't matter how other people feel. So people were voicing their concerns about, hey, my dogs are acting up, or it's just a nuisance. People made all kinds of excuses, and these are the people that are social media warriors. They like to get online and say smart shit, but when you catch them outside, they're going to run. I know that for a fact. But just being hateful, then they don't clean up the debris. So just all this back and forth because that's what they wanted to do. These are the same people that let their children leave bikes in other people's yards, all of that fun stuff, because they don't take those badass kids anywhere. So they feel like everything needs to be done in the neighborhood. It doesn't matter if you disrupt other people. It's just the mindset that they have, entitlement at its finest. Not only that, I know that there were some complaints by specific neighbors. Somebody's been targeted now, and they've called animal control on them. Baby, if you would have called animal control on me, I would have whooped your ass. That's what would have happened. We would have had some knucking and bucking. I don't understand why we still have this discourse on 4th of July, especially when we are trying to supersede the law. But it was 4th of July, maybe 3 years ago. We had gotten back from out of town, and the 4th actually fell on the day we got back from out of town. So we're at home and we hear the fireworks. They're not my favorite things, but we had a renter that lived next door to us, and his dog was going crazy. And he had called and said, hey, is this bothering you? It's really getting on my dog's nerves. I'm going to turn up the music. I don't care what you do because it's not bothering me. But I guess he tried to be neighborly and go talk to the people that were doing this. They didn't want to hear what he had to say, and they started getting smart with him. Getting outside of their keyboard warrior phase, they wanted to buck up to another man. Let me tell you something. It was about to go down in our neighborhood because something told me to go, let me see what's going on. And I opened up the door. Maybe our neighbor had his Mr. Peacemaker with him. He was getting ready to go confront those people because he had gone trying to be nice the first time, and they wanted to be smart with him. I say all this to say, people keep doing mess and don't think there are any consequences. People are not going to continue to do this. I don't understand. If you can't follow rules, go buy you some land and live on, a lot of land instead of being in a close proximity with people. You terrorize other people. But then when people say something to you, you throw a rock and hide your hand, and you do underhanded stuff. Our neighborhood chronicles are just a mess, but I am waiting. We are probably going to be on the news one day because it's the same group of people. The same group of people. They're down one, but oh my God, they are insufferable people. They think that they own everything. They think that people want to see they badass kids. They aren't socialized, which is why they behave the way that they do. But it's constantly some mess. I'm just going to see how all this plays out. I wanted to get on here and do a story time because I haven't talked about my neighbors in a while, and you know that they are a mess. We got bad kids that leave their toys wherever. Their parents don't check them. They mad when other people get offense, and now they just, decide that we're going to shoot fireworks. It doesn't matter, and we'll leave the trash, the fireworks debris in your yard. Let me tell you something. It's going to come blow for blow sooner or later, and I am here for it. And I will be sitting back watching because these people are insufferable. They're horrible people, and then they're cowards too. But just had to give you that story. Hope everybody's having a good one. Bye.